Hey everybody, Big Scribe here. I wanted to go ahead and do my review for Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. Now, let me start off by saying that I had some mixed feelings when I started reading this book. I've heard a lot of good things, but there was also a little bit of negative reviews out there. People kind of mocking the fact that she was only 16 when she started writing this, and you do get the kind of teenager feel to that, but I mean that's expected in a YA book. But all in all, this book is pretty awesome. And it's surprising that a 16-year-old came up with something like this. And I mean, this to me, this is right up there with like Lord of the Rings and ones like that. I mean, this is pretty good for a fantasy series. I'm not even into fantasy that much, and she's got me hooked. And I already bought the second book. It's over there in my TBR, which I'll talk about in another video. I've added a lot of books to my TBR, and they've overflowed my box. But where can I even start with this book? I mean, first of all, the cover art is amazing. I mean, just look at Celaena there. She's awesome. But the character herself, you see her develop throughout the story from someone who has been horribly abused and torn down as a slave in the salt mines of this city called Enderveer. And by the end of the book, she is this super awesome assassin that can kick anyone's butt. But she's more than that. It's not your typical powerful warrior female story. She's got so many different layers of personalities. Like, she's a music lover, and she loves to read, and she's a romantic at heart. And I mean, it's so amazing the way this character develops throughout the story. But it's not just that specific character, it's other characters too, like the Crown Prince Dorian. Yeah, I'm Team Dorian, by the way, because really, 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 really hoping that she goes back to Dorian eventually. Yeah, that's a little bit of a spoiler, but get over it, because that's what happens when you watch a review on YouTube. But Chaol's another good one. I really loved reading from his perspective, and I hope I see more of him throughout the rest of the series. But what's got me intrigued is this king, and when you read the series, you'll find out there's more to the king than he lets on, and this he's very sly and very sneaky, and he's only in a very small portion of this book. But I'm excited to see how far this advances, and what all Celaena's role is going to be in it. There is 4 other books in the main part of the series. It goes Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, Heir of Fire, Queen of Shadows, Empire of Storms. Then there's a prequel called The Assassin's Blade, which is her story before she got arrested and sent to Enderveer. And, of course, there's the Throne of Glass coloring book. And I don't know if Court of Thrones and Roses and Court of Mist and Fury is related to this series or not, but I'm going to look into that. But all I know is I've fallen in love with this book almost immediately, and it was hard to put down. When I got about the last 200 pages and the action like really, really picked up, I was up to like 4 in the morning just reading and reading and reading because I could not put this book down. And it was such an amazing read. And to think that this came from the mind of a 16-year-old is amazing, because her writing style is right up there with J.R.R. Tolkien, you know. She has a mind for fantasy. And I'm amazed by this. I truly am. But one of the things that got me is the name pronunciations, because you know how when you're reading something, and my friend Chris always gets on me about how I pronounce things really weirdly. But I mean, come on. Some of these character names are freaking ridiculous. Celaena Sardothien. I mean, you look at the spelling there, and you don't even think that that's how it's going to be pronounced. Chaol Westfall. His name is spelled Chaol. How are you going to pronounce that? In my head, it was like Chol, Cole. I mean, like, I was trying to figure out how to pronounce this man's name, and it didn't hit me until I looked at the back of the book that it had pronunciations in there. Dorian Havillard, I kind of got. That one was pretty easy. Nehemiah was pretty easy, but her last name, Ytger, Yetgear. I would never have got that. Caltaine Rompier, I kind of figured because her last name looks pretty French. Arab and Hamel I got pretty easily. Alentia I got pretty easily. And all of the city names I was pretty much able to understand. But the one that really, really, really got me was the kind of magic that is talked about in the book is called word and word marks. But it's spelled W-Y-R-D. Does that not sound like weird to anybody else? No, it's pronounced word. Something is up with the pronunciations of the words in this series, and it got to me a lot, because in my head, it sounded one way, but it was supposed to be read another way. Apparently, my niece thinks that this is a good series, too. It's really good, Leanna? She's 2 years old. She's over there just babbling away. Hey, y'all like my new hat, by the way? Repping that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Got Nick Fury under there. Anyway, but yeah, this series, an awesome one. I already got Crown of Midnight over there waiting to be read. There's about 3 books in front of it before I'll be able to get to it. But I'm excited to read it because this series is awesome, and I already know I'm going to end up buying the other 3 too. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. But I really hope you guys enjoy this review. I'm going to do a written review as well. And let me know in the comments, who are you Team KO, or are you Team Dorian? Or you just hope Celaena goes off and does her own thing and doesn't really bother with the guy because that's who Celaena is, and Celaena's awesome. She doesn't need a guy to be cool. We're talking about Celaena Sardothien here. She's a massively awesome assassin. But anyway, tell me your favorite part of the book down in the comment section. Please do not spoil the other 4 books for me, because nothing in this book was predictable to me, except maybe her relationship with Dorian. Like, that's kind of obvious from the first chapter. So I just really, really, really would like to know what you guys think and what your favorite parts of this first book, just the first book, was. And, tell me your thoughts on her other series down there, the Court of Thrones and Roses and the Court of Mist and Fury, because, I've not looked at them yet, but, I heard good things about this series before I started reading it, so y'all tell me enough good things about that series, I'll probably check it out too. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I love you guys. I'm going to be doing some unboxing videos soon. I'm going to be doing some more reviews. And I just got word from G.S. Denning that I'm going to be able to do a review for his second book upon its release. He's going to send me one of the first copies of the second book of the Warlock Holmes series. So I will be one of the first on YouTube or anywhere to be reviewing Warlock Holmes, the Hellhound of the Baskervilles. And it's going to be awesome. Hopefully we can get another author interview in there and see what he plans for book 3, because, man, that series is so awesome. And I really hope they continue with that series because it's so epic. But anyway, I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. And hopefully I can crank out some more. I'm going to try and get my second chapter of the Book of Nehemiah video done. Hopefully in the next couple of days. I got a lot going on with school and around the house here. We're trying to get things settled down. I just really, really am trying to get into this YouTube thing. And it's up to you guys and your support. That's what's going to keep me going. And that's what's going to get me doing more videos. But hopefully I can keep this going. Love y'all. Peace. God bless.